We want every side to come together to attempt to take down the 100 side.
Man, they gotta
We want
understand,
all the
right?
smoke.
We go off the content.
Three, two, one. Hey there, welcome back to the channel where we keep it real. No capping. I'm your host, bringing you nothing but straight fire and authenticity. Today, we're diving into 12 rooms that I got to promote. The 100 ENT showroom, hosted by Big Wack100. The Beehive room. Love and R&B room, hosted by the Queen of the 100 side, R&B. No room for the weak. No mercy room. Spin the block room. 100 ENT Jailbreak Squad room. 100 ENT South room. Petty Betty and Toxic Tanya room. Dangerous Minds room, hosted by Beast. Good Burger, Sleepless in LA, and many more. If you want to get closer or you want to be a part of the show, go to Clubhouse, follow one of these rooms, or you look for a room titled with Wack100. These particular videos all made possible by the one and only Wack100. Get ready to vibe with me as we explore the hardest topics that need some real recognition in the streets. Let's jump right into it and show some love to this channel by hitting the like and or subscribe button. So, without further ado, hold it down. One mic on Wack.
For you.
No, for any man.
For you.
Any man.
For you.
I'm pretty sure he don't agree with it.
No, he didn't. He didn't like. I didn't
And
say
you
he
just
liked
said he
it.
was playing. It was a
I,
joke.
I,
You just
I
said
didn't.
it.
I didn't say. I didn't say he didn't
Nah,
like it.
if they
Wack.
know each other, he playing games with that nigga.
Yeah, he playing games with him.
No, who playing games with who?
That I'm telling you, listen, as a man, when men do that shit, listen, when men do shit like that, right? They doing this shit out of spite because they know. They can sit back and say, if this was my child and I was in the joint and another nigga, what I want another nigga enforcing that on my son, on my seed. You can call me pops and fuck it, dad, but
Right.
nigga, big daddy, you gotta train that kid to do that. Just a little too extreme.
Okay, and I hear you.
Oh, that's just like you going to jail, right? And he out with your daughter. And the nigga got your daughter, called another woman, my only mama. Straight up. Nigga, okay, she raising her, mama, but nigga, my only mama? What's wrong with you?
Out of control.
It's a little too extreme.
Or
I
just
don't feel
mommy
like.
Whack. If she just calling her
I
mommy,
mean,
that's a
mommy,
fucking
look, but the
violation.
big,
I
listen,
don't
I'm
feel
not
like.
gonna fight him on the dad, but the big
Listen.
daddy?
I don't feel like that. It's so much more. You just hear me out, Wack. And I'm not trying to be disrespectful to anybody. It's so much more and so many more layers to this.
Ain't
I'm
no
just
more
feeling.
layers.
I'm telling my story though.
Did he claim the son? Did the
Who?
biological father claim his son?
He
The
swabbed
nigga.
them at
He swabbed
17.
his mouth at 17.
Okay, so he claimed it. So did he claim the son originally?
Ask him. You know him.
I'm asking you.
You ask him. You know him.
I'm asking. Did he claim him or didn't he?
Just tell him. Be honest. He swabbed them at 17. Yeah, some dogs.
I mean, I guess shit.
Come on,
He
So
man.
he
didn't
It's a
show
claimed.
yes
me
or no
his
question.
actions. Didn't show his actions. Didn't show me his actions. He ain't. I mean, he shit. His actions didn't show me that he claimed
What
him.
I'm saying, did he claim him and just at 17 get a DNA test to make sure?
He what? So what he did was he took him to breakfast and said, "Hey, I want to swab your mouth to see if you my son." After he been out, what? Maybe like what? Let me see, 10, 11, 12, so about 12, 13 years,
Okay,
14
but in
years.
those 12, 13 years, was he being a father?
Hell, mother, no, he wasn't being no goddamn daddy.
So
Father, daddy, no, no,
so he
no,
wasn't in his
no,
life.
sir. Nope. Mm-mm. And I gave him all the opportunity. Nope. Mm-mm.
She say he just popped up and wanted to take custody of the son. It had to be something. He had to be doing something. He just popped
No,
up and
I
wanted
think he
custody.
probably didn't know it was his.
No. So if you really want to know what happened was me and my nigga got into it, and my son got in the middle. So what he did was he called his dad, Ken, and Ken called the police. And that's how it all started.
He called the police on who, you?
No, on my husband.
Oh,
And so
okay, the dude, the Big Daddy dude.
he called the police on my husband, and that's when all that shit started happening. Now up until that, oh, he was coming around, nigga was broke. I'm like, here, you ain't got no money for your kids, here goes some money. Your mama needs some money, here goes some money. When he went to jail, his mama, his sister, his brother, and his daughter lived with me. When his mama was broke, I was giving his mama money,
So
helping him take care.
what's the significance of big the big being placed in front of that?
I don't know. I just think one day they were playing around, and I don't know. We was cleaning up, and he was like, "Hey, Big Daddy," and then my husband was like, "Hey, little Daddy," and that was it. I mean, it wasn't no like the way y'all trying to make it seem like.
Is your husband like a flamboyant type dude?
Hell, motherfucking no. My nigga from the streets. He's an ex-cop. He from LA, and he with the business. He's not like, and he's not a very, he's not respectful at all. But you gotta understand, Ken wanted me to be with nobody when he left. I don't give a I was with him, or the next. He didn't want that. He wanted me to wait, hold him down till he got home. And so by him going in 2 times for damn near killing me, kidnapping me, and everything else he did, I was done. I was over it. I was over it. And my husband has been a father better than any of these other niggas that's been in my life. He treat them better than he treat his own son because they're in a house with me.
Yeah, I mean, listen, I'm
And
not
so,
fighting you.
and I know, oh, no, I know, and I'm
I'm
not
not
taking it like
fighting you
that.
on the
I
daddy shit,
understand,
but
but listen, Wack, I like to hear other people's perspectives, so I don't take it, like I'm not taking it the wrong way, and maybe that could be offensive. It did hurt his feelings. It did. He told me we've talked. You don't think we ain't talked about this? He a street. Ken is a street nigga. I know how he felt. I know he was upset. He was very mad at me. But at the same time, you took yourself away from me and our family. So you up. Period. And so nobody ain't never touched my kids. Ain't nobody ever put hands on my kids. Ain't nobody ever molested my kids. My kids has had an awesome life. And so when he went in, he came out with that same mentality that I'm going to always forever be his. Period. And it's just not like that. I want him to, he missed out on a lot of time. He deserved to live his life. I would love for him and my son to be super close, but they're
so did
just
the
not
DNA
that.
test come back positive?
99.9%.
Oh, okay.
It's just the way he did it because I thought we was better than that. He could have been like, you know what, Tan, I'm feeling some kind of way and I'm gonna take Chris to breakfast and I'm gonna swab his mouth. Okay, fine. But it shocked my son. And ever since then, he ain't really been right since then. Cause it's like, damn, with me, but you ain't really been with me. You feel what I'm saying? And right now, he 21. He need his daddy.
Them little
And I
things you
want.
be saying is clues. You been with me, but you ain't. So he is there. You say it like he wasn't there at all. Nothing.
I mean, far as phone calls, like every now and again they'll talk on the phone, but they're not like really interacting and hanging out and going to see his other siblings. He has 3 more kids. You know. And so he deserved a right. And if that was the case, I wouldn't even let the nigga see him, period.
But you
Everybody
gotta let
begging.
him though. You know how
I
you
know,
said
listen. I
he
know, but
only bought
listen.
him
Sometimes
a
it
big
don't be
ass
that way.
suburban. You gotta
Listen
let
though.
him. You
I
can't make a
know.
nigga fight for his kid. You
No, no,
gotta
no,
let
no.
him. He
I
shouldn't
know,
have to
but
fight.
No, it's never been a fight. I wanted him to have a relationship. When they told me no, everybody was like, "No, don't. He gonna ruin your son. You know he about the streets." This is. I'm like, but that is his daddy. He still have a right to know his dad. I don't give a
So I'm
he
gonna
is.
tell you this, and I don't know where he at.
I'm listening.
How old was that child when dude went to jail?
The first time,
Yeah.
he left when he was 2 weeks.
And he came home when he was how old?
I think he did. The first time he went in, I think it was like he got 4 years, so I think he did 16 months in a strike.
Okay, and then when he came home, child's like 2. Let's just call it 2.
Mm-hmm.
How long was he home
No,
with
no,
him?
no. He didn't stay that long.
How
Cause
long was he home with him when he came home after the 16 months?
he was so busy in the streets, he wasn't around us. But I know he beat my ass again, and he went
Okay,
back
look, we're gonna keep it
for
on the.
years.
We're not gonna talk about you
So
and him.
I'm telling you, I'm just trying to do the timeline. He wasn't home that long, maybe like 3 months,
Okay,
maybe.
and then he went away for how long?
I think 16 years or 14 years.
Or he went for a stretch.
Mm-hmm.
Or he went for like a robbery or something
No, he went for domestic violence.
with you.
Yes.
That's a lot of time for domestic. I mean, be a repeated offender.
I was about to say the same
He
thing.
said he I guess he got into it,
Damn,
and I think he
16?
Yeah, he repeated offender. So what they did on the 16,
hmm
he did that in California.
yeah, they was gonna give him
What they did in the
122
16, they
years.
gave him they gave that nigga like 7, probably like a 7-piece for the case. They doubled him up to 14 and
Mhm.
enhanced his ass a year for every time he been to the pen. Did they hit him with 85%?
Yes.
Yeah, then he
They
ended
was
up doing
gonna give
about
him
14
100.
and some change.
Look, they were gonna give him 100. They were gonna give him 122 years. They hounded me. You need to come testify. I would not. I couldn't do it.
What the
You
hell?
know. Yep. It was bad. It wasn't. It wasn't. It was really bad. It was really, really
So
bad.
now I understand her psyche. She wasn't giving a about how he took it. Disrespect was imminent. It was gonna happen anyway. Cause she felt like she already been violated.
Yep.
That's what that is.
No, that's not true.
That's the
Because
fact. I call her the wash on that. I'm gonna be
no,
real.
because if that was the case, I wouldn't have been driving up to the jail like a dumbass, going and take him to see his son.
But that's just you being a mother.
No, I was in love with him. What are
Oh,
you talking about? He was my
I
oh,
hated
nigga.
playing the victim foul ass.
oh,
Shit, that
okay.
was my nigga. I loved him.
I
But
mean, I
then
get
it's
it.
like,
I get it
yeah,
now. The nigga
But
was,
when
I
did
get
your
it.
husband come around though? When did your husband come around?
This is years
How old was the
later.
boy? How old was the
Um,
baby?
he met him. Let me see, 3. Chris was 3.
Okay, oh,
Okay, so
fine.
you wasn't going up there for that long.
No,
Like,
I stopped after. Look, when they told me, so I went up there 3 times. He got transferred 2 different places. The last time I went up there, they kept with me, telling me that we couldn't wear khaki colors, we couldn't do this, we couldn't do that. By the time I got a chance to see him, it was like 20 minutes. And so I got a ticket. I said, I'm never coming up here again.
you was
It was the worst.
frustrated with going up there, but how you still in love with him when you done moved on and met
I didn't
another
say I was.
nigga? Like,
I never said I was in love with him.
oh, I thought you said you loved him. That's
I
why you
said
left him going.
love is unconditional. I'm gonna always love him. I'm not in love with him. You
So
can
that
love
means you
people.
did it for the boy. You was being a mom. You did it for the strength of the kid.
I did it for that, and I also thought it was gonna work out again. I was willing to give it another try. I was willing to work it out. But you gotta understand, this nigga was beating my ass. This nigga was on my clients. This nigga was tearing up my house. This nigga was pulling guns. He was jumping out on niggas, fighting out. He was an active gang member. I've never dealt with nobody like that. So I was just going with the flow until I couldn't take it no more. Cause mind you, I got another son. And then my
Right.
family stopped with me. My daddy wouldn't talk to me no more. They did not want to be bothered with him because he was like a menace. He beat me up in front of his mama. And I let her live with me. And her and his oldest brother, helping them, giving them money, sending him money. My dumb ass was even bringing weed up there. Stupid, young, but I loved him. And then the cold thing, they told me I couldn't even have no kids. So when I had Chris, I was already like almost 7 months pregnant. I was and that's when ecstasy was real heavy. I was popping pills. I think I was taking diet pills. We was partying all the time. I didn't even know I was pregnant until 7 months. I had a period the whole time.
God damn.
And so I didn't want to raise another boy without his daddy. I wanted him to be in his life, you know? But then I had a successful business out here. It was a whole lot. I was like the laughing stock of Moreno Valley and Riverside, because I did all the church people, everybody knew me. Everybody. It got to the point where I sold my house. I even wrote a suicide letter. I was about to hang myself. I was
What
going
the
to work
hell?
with black eyes, thinking nobody could see it. Looking stupid as fuck, just packing on makeup. He beat me up in front of my clients, choking me out, telling me, oh, I could have killed you. And I'm waking up shaking. Everywhere I go, he hopping out of bushes,
Have you
hopping in the
have you ever
car.
seen him have a fight with a man?
Oh yeah, he got squabbles. I don't know why I thought I could beat him up, but no, yeah, I can. He knows
I
he's
mean, not to
dangerous.
justify. You said you provoked him or something. Like, why'd you say it like that?
And no, because I was taught you hit
Those
me,
stuffs be meaning something. Yeah, he caught it.
you
You know
hit
what
me,
I'm
I
saying?
hit you back. You ain't gonna just slap me in
Because you
my
said I don't
face.
know why I thought I could beat him. So what?
Because his mom used to say, "Girl, you crazy. He's 6'5", 6'6". Why would you try run from him?" And I wasn't raised like that. I'm not gonna let you put your hand. Now I'm gonna get my ass whooped, but I'm not gonna just let you beat my ass. I'm taking my money, fucking tearing up my shop, tore up my house, niggas dropping you off drunk and leaving you in a garage. It's just stupid shit. You getting jumped at the club. I'm the getaway driver. You bringing guns in the house. The gun went off. I tried to leave you, and the gun went off in my. It was just stupid shit.
Oh yeah,
Stupid
that was
shit.
wild. Yeah.
Yeah, it was wild. We was young,
Yeah,
but
that's
and the
crazy.
cool thing about it is, I cared about him so much that he had another son, and I told him, I said, "Look, I have a house. We can get your son." His son's mother had she committed suicide. I said, "Get your shit together and let's get your son. This is your time." I begged him, and he was just so active in the streets. He couldn't see past nothing.
So the other baby mother actually committed suicide.
Mm-hmm. And then
Yeah.
his other son went into the system.
Got you.
Yeah, so
You
and
said
to
it's
this,
somebody from our floor?
I don't know what that
No,
means.
he not from our
On the,
floor. He being a goo,
Oh,
they said.
he told
oh.
me he knew you because I said, oh, I joined Clubhouse, because we're cordial. I love his mom. I love his family. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, oh yeah, I know Wack, and I know somebody else. Somebody. I said, well, I don't know
Did
Wack.
somebody say Suede?
I don't remember that, but I know that I watch you on YouTube, so I'll be
Oh,
watching you,
okay.
and
How
I
you
know your voice
cordial with the nigga, but you up here
because
smearing
I'm a.
him? I'm trying to
That's not
figure
how is
out.
that slamming him?
Nah, that's exactly why I said I hate a out of pocket foul ass playing the victim ass cordial with this nigga, but you out here dragging his balls through mud on our stage, bitch.
How I drag his balls.
Cause you up here talking about you know what? I'm gonna go back on mute.
Yeah,
This
you do
bitch
that.
stupid.
You do that. You do that.
Hold on, not too much on
You
Gatita.
you ask but you asked me a question,
Yeah,
so you want me to sit up here and lie?
questions was
But am
being
I supposed?
asked,
But wait
and
a minute. But am
she
Cause
I
you
supposed to
sitting up
lie?
here lying,
Because
bring up the
lies.
facts to the
I,
truth, trying to paint yourself as a mother angel, knowing damn well that you was out there playing with that nigga too, and that's why he was dogging your ass out.
This thing going, right? It's a revolt about to go down. Now, we see it affecting the streets. There's already a lot of people telling. I just got a call the other day. Big U reaching out to reach to my people, the exposers, letting us know that He's issued an apology to Wack100. We ain't nowhere in his paperwork, nowhere we even mentioned of being investigated, speaking to law enforcement on anything, but there is 75 rolling 60s in his paperwork telling on him. And this has nothing to do with this. When this list comes out, if it comes out, these is, watch me, 75 people that'll be exposed. 75 people that's gonna be considered bad if they ever go to jail. 75 people that can't go to the GP, 75 people, and probably some hogs and some G's and some killers and some scrappers and some stabbers in these 75 that now make the decision like, shit, I might as well be part of a movement where I can program and join the made men. Look, I'm showing you how I can see this changing the whole face of what the prison population is and it flowing to the streets and the influence it can start having on the streets. Now, watch where it starts getting supported at. Now you look up and the youngsters not getting jumped on hoods no more. The youngsters don't feel you gotta be part of a gang that whatever. Because guess what? We telling the truth. You ain't gonna do nothing to us. Nigga, we part of the made men. So now, the gang initiations. Now, the gang violence slowed down. Cause these made men are from everywhere. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be some Hoover made men, some Brim made men, Paru made men, Neighborhood Crip made men. It's gonna be some Long Beach made men. And that, don't get me wrong, it's gonna still be that section on the street who ain't with it. But let's be real. Majority of the section on the street that ain't with it today are leaving the hood. They don't care what you doing on the block. They don't care who telling. They not breaking the law no more anyway. So now it's no resistance. And even if it is, let's keep it real. Some of these made men, shout out to Cali neighbors, Bakersfield, thumbs up. Now these made men, that's fools, that still know how to do what they know how to do, who say, hey, look, homie, I'm a made man, but I'm a rider. I put in work, right, for the cause. Now, the made men not only outnumber the GP in prison, now they outnumber them on the streets. So you don't know where they at. They ain't on the block, but if you woofing, they can tap in over here, tap in over there, do their business, travel, picnics. Next thing you know, you got a rapper. Call himself a made man. Now we making it popular. Now, the parents are saying, we applaud that. The kids ain't gang banging no more. Y'all teaching these kids how to do right. My nephew got killed when he's in there and y'all not doing that no more. Now history starts to repeat itself. Wack, what do you mean by that? Just as the Crips and Bloods and Power Rules and Hoovers started to cross it in the other states, Vegas and Arizona, Minnesota and Atlanta and all these Tennessees and New York, Florida, Alabama, Houston, Texas. Now, the other jails in the other states, now we talking state, I ain't talking feds, that's a whole nother monster. Now, they start to adopt to what California's doing with this made man movement in their system, because now the same thing's going on with them, just as they adopted to claiming Crip, Blood, Paru, Neighborhood, Hoover. Now you got a movement. Now me, hey listen, I've been telling y'all I'm no longer a gangbanger. I'm from where I'm from, that's where I grew up. Do I wake up and hate a dude because of where he from? Absolutely not. Shout out to Puncho B for the super chat. Absolutely not. I deal with everybody based upon how they deal with me. But this is just, this last 10 minutes, 15 minutes have been me. When I got off the phone with the brother who called me about this made man movement that he's setting the foundation for, and I thought about it. I'm like, damn, Wack, do some critical thinking on what could come of this. Where could this go? Now you look up and you got the religious groups the Muslims support the made men because guess what? They walking the kids to school to make sure they ain't getting bullied. They are helping people get jobs, right? They are making sure the gang violence is at a low because they ain't gang banging because the made man ain't just Crips or Bloods or Hoovers or this. The made man from everywhere because you guys have created something in prison that says everything's going downstream, but nothing can come back up. Whoever are the people that's making these rules up top, I don't think y'all thought this out. Even on the streets. Homie do something, niggas ain't killing him and putting him off. You DP him, sit him down, sometimes a conversation, and you make him stronger and wiser. Let me tell y'all a story about a youngster that hit the yard when I was a youngster. It's a youngster named Mousy, LA Lanes, right? And when I was there, I was young. I had keys to the yard. I had some G homies who was mentoring me and made sure I made right decisions, right? And Mousy had got a fresh 15 years. Had never been to YA, never been to camp, nothing. County, straight to the 3 yard. So I'm behind the vote gate. I come out, and it's a certain dude from Mousy Hood that was on the paperwork, lifer homie. Say, hey homie, since you telling me all the young homies is y'all got your own thing and y'all no cut, dude gotta go, he didn't handle his business. Who didn't handle his business? Mousy, Paul, nigga, holler at the homie, Mousy, what's happening? Nah, Wack, I was spinning the lap. It was like 4 niggas from 40s over there. We locked eyes, niggas jumped up, so it was 4 of them. So I kept it moving to get to the homies and double back. Okay, Mousy, how you handle that next time, you get off. And however it go, the homies gonna come behind you, we gonna clean up. We be you in the hole, right? I said, but in the meantime, let's spin it. It was a rolling 40s on the yard. Rest in peace, my comrade, Scooter, neighborhood rolling 40 crib. I say, Scooter, problem with the homie? Wack, you know the nigga looking, okay, the homie need that. He running everything. We go in the 4 building. At the time, I believe Bill Blast or the homie Smurf, the homie Squirrel from NHB 20s. So they had it where we could regulate, get to a cell for a squabble. Mousy ain't got no hair on his face. His voice ain't deep. He young. I'm young too, but I'm groomed. I didn't been doing it. I say, Mousy, you got it? He say, on lanes, blood. That's how Mousy talk, on lanes. Nigga, I ain't no punk. Wack, you told me what to do, now I know what to do. Mousy going in sales, thunder. I'm gripping up on my shank. I'm like, damn, blood, this nigga Scooter from 40, this is my nigga. This shit finna go bad. Mousy step out the door. Hey, on lane, send the next one. Scooter send another one. Mousy drag him out. On lane, send the next one. Paul Root, Mousy, come down. Scooter, look, blood, the homie that ran his face. We know what it is, respect the homie hand. Wack, I squabble all these niggas, you done did enough. Right? We come out. I tell, and I'm gonna say it, the nigga, blood name would think was football or earthquake or something. From Lanes, LA Lanes, you was foul, blood. Cause Mousy was young, starting a 15-year brand new joke. And because blood wasn't cut, they wouldn't listen to you. And we had our own movement. You was ready to try to throw the homie away with the overall yard politics, right? I didn't go for it. So I understand what they saying about sometimes you gotta sit a homie down, have a conversation, because maybe they didn't know. Mousy right now today is respectable. I did another year, 18 months with him. I think I took off on some fools, went to the hole, and ended up somewhere and paroled a couple years later. But Mousy right now today stands up.
It went off.
Respectable homie. No smut on him. But he didn't know. He come to jail 22, 23. I started doing mine with Lil Mont at 11, 12. It's a difference. Sometimes people just don't know. You gonna start a new job, my nigga, you just might not know. Ain't that you don't know how to do right. Nigga just need to give you a little direction. But Mousy had the heart of a motherfucking lion. And on Paul, the homie got hands. Nigga, he ain't just whoop them, he was dragging them niggas up out of here, laying them on the tier. Police laughing.
What up, Keita?
But I get it.
Good.
The made men are saying, bro, we want to strengthen. We don't want to break down. We don't want because we can take advantage or nah, fuck all that. Since everything is rolling downstream and they sending us the numbers, we gonna take this, put a face on it. We calling ourselves the made men of this our movement. Now, just 2 weeks ago, I got another call from some brothers on the 4 yard. They say, Wack, these dudes is trying to justify their bullshit because they've been disciplined and they couldn't handle it. And we need to let the people know these dudes did this, that, and the other. And I'm starting to realize, and I understand what the homies is saying. It was a bunch of NACs and some East Coasters from the six pack. They called me. Life for niggas been down for a while. I think where they at a disadvantage right now is the transition of the streets and the youth. Shout out to Hip Hop Council for the super chat. They don't care. In my era, people cared. It would ruin your reputation. They don't care because just like it's flowing downriver and it's more people going bad and staying good, it's more people on these streets who is in the same predicament. So it ain't like they alienated. And now that these individuals in these institutions, I don't see, we're gonna see where it's gonna go. And they have now given themselves a face and identity and bylaws of what they stand for and what they represent. It's like anything else.
All right, so
people gonna sign up for it, whether you like it or not.
Money Mojo.
Me personally,
you're burning to earn for the next 6 weeks as Savvy Mars spends
I'm gonna continue my push,
blazing through your finance house.
Build my foundation.
Let the fire in your belly guide
setting
you
it up so my children are okay. Loving my woman.
Take more chances
and creating
at
the lane
work,
for my comrades and homeboys
projects,
to be able to plug into so they can do what they need to do. That's what I'm on.
And just don't become
to the children, to the youth.
In your quest
stay
for
sucker free, stay game free.
You may be the zodiac materialist,
sticks and stones will break your
relationships
bones. Words that never hurt you.
Matter more than anything.
There's a story that I always remember.
How about
childhood story?
Devising a plan.
Whenever you feel like
helps your friends
it's over with.
Too.
Whenever you feel like you can't go no more.
So yeah, and that's for Libra.
Whenever you feel like you don't know what to do. Always remember the little engine that could. And the punchline of that book was, I think I can, I know I can, I think I can, I know I can. Self-motivation, self-hope, self-inspiration is always going to be the best fuel for any human being. And on yeah, love, this shit's gonna go crazy. This shit finna go crazy.